Yes, people, waffled on in the building, man. We say, man, daily waffle settings. Let's get into it. It's international break and it's boring already. I would say international break started on Saturday when you saw those drab of games. All those games, most of them games are absolutely rubbish, apart from the Chelsea-Liverpool game. I'll give that a little bit of string, but we're in international break now. You're with the waffled on, and this is 5 things you can do during the international break. So number 1, stick with the daily waffles, because I am going to challenge myself to do 2 weeks of shows, maybe around this time, maybe different times, to give to you. Think of many things, quizzes and all that kind of nonsense for the next 2 weeks. That's number 1. Number 2, you could catch maybe an international game. I would avoid watching a friendly. Watch an actual international that actually means something. You've got that, you've got the CAF World qualifiers in Africa right now. I'm sure you're going to catch an interesting game, maybe Egypt, whoever's playing one of those teams. You also got the Women's Champions League as well, if you watch women's football. And you've got various games, League One. If you're an actual football enthusiast, you can watch different types of football. Or if you just want a break from everything, you can come and chill with me and we can talk through it. So that's number 2. Number 3, as I'm slightly winging it, because I haven't planned none of this stuff, you can watch Arteta's 177 wins. Watch every single game he's won, under every Arsenal rotated team. That would be good. See all the goals, Arteta's wins and how well he's done. So that's number 3. Number 4, you could go for a walk, or you could go to the gym, or you can watch YouTube content creators like myself, BBK, the Shane Gooners of this world, the DWTs, the Capes, all of that. So that's 4 things so far. The 5th, you could just sit on your chair in the front room, twiddling your toes and just contemplating life and just thinking, you know what, maybe I do need a break. Maybe I need to get out more with the family. So those are mainly 5 things that you could do with your time during the international break. But it's not all doom and gloom, because the waffle don's here, as I said. So just wanted to catch up on something that I saw in the news today, and I've just finished work and I've just seen this. Arsenal potentially could be temporary accommodation moving to Wembley. Has this been done before? I think was there a time where Arsenal went to Wembley? Don't let me know if there was a time where Arsenal was sharing the ground. Was it Spurs? I'm sure we were renting, or we were sharing the ground with Spurs at Wembley at some point, but I might be wrong. But yeah, there was some news on Twitter. Sam Wallace reported it from the Telegraph, and this is what it said. Let me just share this page. Let's share the screen. Let me see if that looks decent. Where is my media page? There it is, just a little bit delayed. So Arsenal can move to Wembley. Emirates is expanding. While Emirates is expanded. So this is an exclusive. Club exploring options to increase capacity beyond 70,000 as 20th anniversary of move from Highbury approaches. Imagine that. We're expanding, you know, the Emirates, no Champions League, no Premier League, but we're looking to expand. Let's win something first. This is all a distraction. So there's here's the overview. It's saying there's expansion problems and possible solutions. So there's number 4 and number 1. Maybe that's where they want to let's just click on the 1 actually. So 1, 2, is that where they're looking to expand? Okay, so those are the alternate seating. So current seating. So I'm gonna make more seating. And there's a lot involved there. But let's see what it says anyway. So Arsenal planning a major expansion of the Emirates. That could force them to move their home matches temporarily to Wembley Stadium. I hope it's not this season. It's definitely got to be from next season. Detailed work has gone into a potential overhaul of the North London Stadium that will increase Arsenal's current 60,700 capacity beyond 70,000. So what's that? 75,000. How many are we talking? It would restore the club's standing as the biggest ground in London, overtaking West Ham United and arch rivals Tottenham. Good thing we didn't go to Spurs and say, "Can we share your ground?" You know, with you guys while our club's being expanded, because we would have got the middle finger. It's understood. The club have options to change the gradient of the stands and can also adapt the seating plan to fit in more fans. The outer bowl, however, would remain similar in appearance. So, yeah, as the majority of developments being assessed would come inside the ground. As well as adding tens of millions in annual revenue, an enhanced capacity will go some way to satisfy a season ticket waiting list that now stands in excess of 100,000. Wow. That's waiting list. I'm sure I'm one of those guys. 100,000. That is a lot. The plan has gathered pace this year, but is complex in that it is likely to involve adding to almost every part of the stadium rather than just one stand, and will cost hundreds of millions to complete. Arsenal stayed at Highbury when the Emirates was built. Just a few streets away, but going ahead with an expansion will likely require a temporary home. So Man United, there's their ground. There's 74k, or nearly 75k capacity. Tottenham at 62, West Ham 62, Liverpool 61, Arsenal at 660. So what would that make? That would make we'll be competing with the likes of Man United. But I think United are looking to expand their ground at some point. I know this might sound all boring to a lot of you guys and stuff, but you know what? It's club matters, isn't it? So it's good to talk about it. Who's in the building? Big up to Tyrell in the building. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you, my guy. Make sure you go and subscribe to Tyrell. Big up to Wahaha. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to Black Caller as well, man. What we doing here? I love that title on his stream yesterday, man. But make sure you go and subscribe to the Black Caller, man. Different type of settings, yeah. Different thing there. But big up to Godfrey in the building, man. But what we doing here? That's the posh version. What we doing here, mate? What we doing here? You know what I mean? But yeah, what do you guys think of this expansion, man? Bournemouth, 11,000. Is that how big their stadium is? That's mad. Look at the revenues though, touching the same as Arsenal though. Look at the match day revenue. Our ground's like 15. How much smaller? on over 10,000 smaller, but we're still hitting the same revenues. But that's because we've got the most expensive prices in the Premier League, isn't it? I suppose. Madness, madness. Yeah, all of this stuff. You know what? Just go and build the thing, innit? That's all I'm saying, innit? Arsenal, though, will be well aware that Real Madrid doubled their matchday income following their recent upgrade to the Bernabeu, which generates 241 million. Wow. In the most recent accounting year, industry experts believe that a comparable steep on-year increase is feasible. Arsenal restricted by what is a 17-acre site. Blah, 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 blah. So I keep, maybe they want to extend it here. These are probably the places where they want to extend. I don't know. This is the only vehicle ramp to the stadium, which would have to remain in use. Okay, for emergency services. What else does it say? On the southwest side, it is blocked by Hornsey Road, a busy junction, roundabout. Yeah. And it is hemmed on both sides by railway lines. This leaves very little room. So yeah, they wanna chuck us out to Wembley for a bit. The thing about Wembley, yeah, is if anyone knows London, yeah, Wembley's a bit of a mad location now because it's all changed around there. It's got new flats and new apartments around there, and it's pretty like modernized around there now. But the thing is, yeah, traffic around there is crazy. How are they gonna handle like, you know, thousands of fans? Obviously, Wembley is different in it because that's, you know, I suppose you have your festivals and concerts and stuff like that, but playing there like maybe during the week, a weekday and stuff like that, that's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That North Circular is going to be mad. Black Caller says, do you think we would play well at Wembley? That's another question as well. Wasn't there a time when we had to play at Wembley though? I keep thinking, wasn't there a time when we played at Wembley for a few games? Or I might be tripping, to be honest, but I can't remember. Emirates has a certain vibe. Hope we can replicate it at Wembley. The thing is, though, there's a big space between the ground, isn't it? The pitch and do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't been Wembley for years, but there's a big isn't there a big massive gap in Wembley? If I'm right. Yeah, big up to this community is wicked, man. You know what? You don't have to tell them to share, man. They just do it, man. They're just one in a million. These guys, man. Tottenham has a larger stadium, milk their fans for 30 million less. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Big up with Wembley only happy because means more home fans can see the game. Yeah, that's right. Wembley, funny, yeah. If I walk here from where I am, let's just remove this crap. If I walk out of my yard 2 minutes up the road, I can see the Wembley Arch from where I am. I can see it, you know, even at night when they do the different lighting and stuff. Not too far away from where I am. Yeah, it's not far away from me. But the thing about Wembley, and probably the Black Caller will know as well if he's from London as well, is the location. Getting there is a bit peak. But if you're going to drive there, forget about it because you ain't going to get no parking. Yeah, best to just get on a train and get over to Wembley if you want to go to any games. But yeah, it's just that news has just come about as a shock, to be honest, because when is this likely to happen? Is this going to be next year? Is it going to be next couple of years' time? When are we likely to do this? And does it get in the way? You know, does this kind of distract us now from trying to win this Premier League now? Because it's a distraction, right? It shouldn't really be a distraction, but it is kind of a distraction, isn't it? Because you just want to just concentrate on playing, isn't it? Yeah, we're at the top of the table right now. We just want to go win games and just play football. We got to Godfrey, Waha to Godfrey. Yeah, 100% more fans will be able to attend games. Yeah, man. He's from East London, right? Lives in Essex now. You know what I mean? Essex boy, got some proper gangsters up there, or used to have some proper gangsters. That's where you get that proper gangsters, bro. Not these roadie guys. Yeah, Essex, man. But that's what. And you know what? Essex is massive. Essex is a massive county, bro. There's times where when I drive up to what's the airport, Stansted, and I'm coming back, driving through Essex is long, bro. Yeah, people don't realize how big Essex is. You can. People don't realize how big Essex is as a county, man. It is massive. It could take you an hour on the motorway to drive through Essex. That's how big it is. Yeah, it's not a joke, because you got the sticks in it, Essex in the sticks, but you've also got like Ilford and all them type of places, Chingford, and it's mad. Essex is mad and huge. It's a huge place. But anyway, Daily Waffles, I'm here for the next 2 weeks. Maybe it's going to be a short one, maybe it's going to be a long one, but I'm here to keep you entertained whilst this international break, because I know you guys are going to be starving right now for the Premier League. You man are going to be starving, so I'm going to think of some things to keep us, you know what I mean, going throughout the couple of weeks. I did mention 5 things earlier. If you was watching the stream, or if you've just come in, you might have to rewind back to the 5 things. But yeah, there's loads of things to do over the next few weeks. There's going to be people streaming, and this guy, you definitely want to be paying attention to this brother, because this brother, he just got some crazy topics he talks about, man. The Black Caller, man. He's just got some mad topics he talks about. So yeah, make sure you tune into the Black Caller. I think I'm going to be tuning into the Black Caller over this international break. But yeah, people, man. What else is there to talk about? BBK, he done a good show earlier, and he's talking about some of like the best midfielders in the Premier League. The midfielders for me, they're not the same as they were like yesteryear, and I am showing my age right now, but I do prefer goal scoring midfielders. You know, the likes of the Lampards, the likes of Gerrards, you know, the Scholesies back in the day. You know, those type of players that, you know, they're just 25 yards, just dying, you know what I mean? Just arrow straight into the top bins. Frank Lampard, man. Frank Lampard. He weren't a player that excited you, but the guy knew where the goal was. He knew where the goal was. The man, 10 seasons in a row, double digits every season. How many midfielders in today's age get double figures each season? The Lampards, the Gerrards, yes, 100%. Ballers. But now, you know, who's the closest thing to them who's retired? I think it's KDB. I think KDB is the closest thing to them. The likes of Toure. Obviously, he didn't score loads of goals, but he was a beast, innit? I'm trying to think of other players that were goal scoring midfielders in that era. I can't think of many right now. Help me out, guys. The midfielders these days, they're good midfielders. Don't get me wrong, but they've got different assets, innit? They've got different attributes, you know. Cruz, yeah. Top score, you know what I mean? Top midfielder, Kevin Nolan, yeah. Kevin Nolan, remember Kevin Nolan, man? Bad boy, Nolan. Who else? Who else can I think of? You know, Modric, he didn't score that many goals. He hardly ever scored for Spurs. I can't even think of anyone, man. It's crazy. What did the Black Caller saying? Unpopular opinion: Bex was overrated. Cross merchant, no pace, no strength. Was only good at whipping a ball. Basically, do you know what? Yeah, I like Beckham, man. I thought he was good. You know, I thought he was decent, but his range of passing was crazy. Yeah, he didn't have no pace, but his range of passing and obviously set pieces, dead balls. He was excellent. He was excellent. Hey, I need to get Stepsy on here because Stepsy's putting me to shame right now. She's giving me all the scores. I bet he's going through Google, you know, for his phone, going tapping those keypads, yeah, like really breaking them. But who is your favorite midfielder? Who's your favorite midfielder at the moment? Okay, let's do a little exercise. Who is your favorite midfielder growing up, and who is your favorite midfielder as of today? So, growing up, I would say my favorite midfielder was, and this isn't goal scoring midfielder. This is just a favorite midfielder. Zidane. Okay, Zidane. Zidane was like my favorite midfielder. Today's football, who would be my favorite midfielder? In today's game, who's my favorite midfielder, man? It could be anyone. It could be anyone that plays football. Anyone across the world. It could be anyone. Who's my favorite midfielder? It's someone that you like to watch, yeah, play all the time. Do you know what? Yeah. As a guy that likes football, it's probably gonna be Pedri right now. You know, he's just silky. He just makes the game look easy, isn't it? You know, the games I watch that he plays, man, he just looks A class, man. The guy is a baller, man. He's probably like the modern football that I probably like the most right now, but there's probably more, but I just can't think of them at the moment. Let's see what you said in the comments. Cruz, Gerrard was top tier, better than Lampard. Gerrard was a baller, man. Trust me, that guy could win games on his own. He was serious. Yeah, stylistically, Gerrard was better in it. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of goals, Lampard, I think, scored more goals. But Lampard played an extra 100 and something games over Gerrard. The funny thing is, Gerrard never won a Premier League. Lampard won 3. I don't think he won a Champions League, but Gerrard, you know what I mean, won a Champions League. And it was very impressive the way Gerrard won that Champions League for his team, because they played AC Milan and they were 2-0 down, I believe. And was it 2-0 or 3-0 down? And they came back. And Gerrard was the guy that led the comeback, in it. You know, proper captain as well, proper leader. You don't really get leaders like that these days. But big up to BBK, man, for talking about the midfielders of today. I think the same about Gerrard. Stankovic. I remember Stankovic, yeah. He had a bullet. Guy used to He didn't used to score rubbish goals. He used to be screamers, isn't it? Screamers. Good striking, but average at everything else. No, I don't need to say steps. You don't mess about. Rice is mine now. I'm not even biased. He's good all round. Yeah, he's good, man. He's got a good engine. He's got a bit of everything, innit? You know, he's got a bit of everything. Growing up, Carrick was a baller, man. Carrick was a baller. Carrick now, growing up, Carrick now, hard to say after Verratti. Verratti as well, don't really have a big favourite role. He's still playing. Oh, wow, he's still playing. I remember there was a time where I just wanted Verratti at our club, man. But he was just like PSG. He weren't going nowhere. Nowhere, that guy. But he was a baller. Fabregas as well, one of my goats as well. Love Fabregas as well. Vieira, the likes of Vieira. Do you know what I saw the other day on a little Instagram reel the other day? And people might have forgotten this player, a Brazilian. His name was Denilson, not Denilson, the rubbish one that we had, yeah. Denilson Oliveira. I think he was the most expensive player at the time, but this guy was a baller. He's just step overs, twisting up man for jokes. Hey, Rod. Oh, I forgot about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, you know. This guy. Do you know what? I might have to change from Zidane to Ronaldinho. You know, I have to do a little flip flop. Yeah, Ronaldinho, man. Bad boy. Ronaldinho, man. Remember when he first went to Barcelona? And he was just scoring some mad type of goals, you know. Flicking it over man's head. Do you know what I mean? And he always played with a smile as well. Ronaldinho, yeah, one of the goats, man. Past Ronaldo, Brazil now. Moses Caicedo. Leonardo as well. What's his name that played for AC Milan as well? Kaka. Good player as well. Kaka, man. Kaka was world class, man, in my opinion. What a baller Kaka was. Serious baller. Remember when he went to United and he scored that goal where he just, I think he headed it or something, and I don't know what defender it was, but he over the defender. Oh wow, JJ Okocha is. Oh bro, this man's giving some names today. Giving some names. JJ Okocha was good too. He was at PSG. Yeah, JJ Okocha was serious. Can you remember the game where Arsenal played Bolton and he was on the touchline and kind of like flipped it over? I think it was Keown or whoever it was, or Bold, or I think it was Keown. He just like scooped it over his head. Yeah, he was a baller, man. He scored some good goals against us as well. Gerrard had Liverpool on his back when he done that interview. When he turned down Chelsea 40 million bid, I rated him even more. Yeah, he had mafia after him when he scored, but you know, when he didn't go to Chelsea, innit? There was Liverpool mafia like, nah, you ain't going Chelsea, bro. Like, man following him and stuff like that. He weren't going nowhere. JJ was so good, yeah. You named him twice. Definitely. Turned down, he was getting serious threats from the fan. Yeah, fandom and backed out. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. He weren't, yeah, there was no way the Liverpool crazies were gonna let him go as well. Wahaha. Paula Aymar. Oh, what a name. What a name. What a name. I ain't heard that name, yeah. I ain't heard that name in years. He was a baller. You know, I wish on YouTube, yeah, you can just like bring up videos and just watch them on while you're streaming as well with others as well, but obviously you can't, can you? Bro. Pablo Aymar, yeah, that's it. Pablo Aymar, yeah. Yeah, man, these guys were serious ballers back in the day, man. But then if you used to watch Totti as well for Roma. Totti at Roma was serious as well. Serie A midfielder. This is what I'm saying. The midfielders of yesteryear are definitely not like the same of today. You know, they're more, I think they're more kind of, I would you say they're like kind of fitter? More, I hate using the word robotic, but I don't I don't think they're as skillful as the guys back in the day. They're as creative as the players back in the day. And it's just, isn't it the same type of? It's the same pitch. Maybe the ball's changed. Maybe it's lighter. It's the same two goalposts. What's the difference now? Why players can't be creative? Is it the manager's setup? Is it because the game is so quick? Is it as the game moves that is so fast that players can't be as creative as they was before? It's very good, you know. BBK, you know, that was a very good subject, because we look at the likes of the Rices, the Caicedos, the Brunos. Who else have I missed out? The Rodris. Obviously, Rodri on his day back when we were talking like pre-injury Rodri, he was serious, man. He was serious. Was it? Can we say Rodri held City? Can we say Rodri held City? Because Rodri can do, I would say, almost everything. He can shoot, he can tackle, he can head. As my friend says, that it's like when Rodri's playing, it's like he's playing with his kids around him. That's how big he looked compared to the other players as well. I don't think we're going to see the same Rodri, and it's really good that he actually won the Ballon d'Or when he did, because imagine him getting injured and he hadn't won it. That would have just been a disaster, an absolute disaster. But yeah, midfielders, man. Maybe we need to do you know what we'll do tomorrow? And if you're back here tomorrow, guys, roughly around the same time, because as I said, it's international break. But as I said, my pledge to you is I'm going to keep you entertained for the next couple of weeks. But I've got to keep my wife entertained as well at the same time. Yeah, she's probably harder to entertain than you guys. She's like looking at me like, you, I'm going to slap you when you come off. But yeah, maybe we do strikers tomorrow. Strikers probably a little bit easier though, but we can go down the road of, you know, the Raúls. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can talk about Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo, the Shearers, the Ian Wrights, the Henrys, the Dwight Yorks, the Andy Coles. We can get nostalgic, yeah. We can do the nostalgia thing tomorrow if you man are on it. We up to paying like Bane. I ain't seen you in a while, my G. Where you been, my brother? I'm not seeing you. Toya, one man legend. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna talk about strikers tomorrow. Yeah, and we're gonna pick out 3 of our favorite strikers, the 3 goats. The 3 goats. That's what we're gonna do. Maradona, Messi. Well, Messi wasn't really a forward, was he? Was Maradona a forward? Someone tell me, was Maradona a forward? I want strikers, forwards. That's what I want to talk about. And why are they your favorite? Why were they your favorite strikers? Is it because they have a personality? Is it because they were skillful? Is it because they knew where the goal is? Remember a man like Batistuta? Remember Batistuta? That guy, yeah, will rip the ball, rip the net. Remember players like Recoba? He wasn't a striker, but can you remember how hard that guy used to hit the ball? Pause. That guy, left foot was mad. Even on FIFA and what was the game? He just had some 90 shot madness. I'm missing out a lot of strikers. I'm missing out a lot of ballers back in the day. What about the smaller teams that had decent strikers as well? You can't forget them as well. You know, Mark Viduka, you remember him at Leeds? Good player. You know, Kevin Phillips. Yeah. Who remembers that guy that played for Southampton as well? Big dude as well. Scored. I think he scored the quickest goal in the Premier League. Big dude. Quickest goal in the Premier League. I think it was against Chelsea as well. What's his name? Matt Letitia wasn't a forward, but obviously he was a midfielder as well. Matt Letitia was a baller. George Best. Pele. The list goes on. And we can't forget these ballers, man. Because a lot of these ballers get disrespected. Just because you don't watch a baller yet doesn't mean that you can't, you can't. And this is another thing. During the international break here, I'll challenge you, man, because my challenge is to give you something pause for the next 2 weeks. So that's a task within itself. Your homework tonight, people. Watch 10 goals from a striker you've never really watched before, and then let me know tomorrow about that striker and what you saw. I know it's YouTube, whatever, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna watch a striker. Who am I gonna watch? I'm just trying to think, because I'm old in it, so I've watched a lot of strikers. Do you know who I used to love back in the day? And I'm gonna watch him, yeah. Ian Rush for Liverpool. That guy scored some wicked goals, mate. I hope on YouTube I can find some goals. So I'm gonna go and watch Ian Wright. Watch 10 goals that he scored. And we're gonna have a striker conversation tomorrow, people, because strikers today, it's gonna be strikers tomorrow, maybe goalkeepers the next day. We try and do something each day. The topic might not just be players. We talk about managers as well, even stadiums. We talk about everything related to football, and kits. We can do all of that. But yeah, stick with me, man. Next few days, we're gonna go through it all and that. But most importantly, you need to slap the like, people, when you join the stream. I've been suffering recently with lack of views, the lack of likes, and I'm not asking you to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. Just hit that like button. That's all I need you to do, because at least you hitting that like button gets me out to maybe other audiences, someone else that might be starving to watch the man like Waffled On. But you need to subscribe to this brother here, yeah, because his content is crazy, and he rattles people like nothing. Listen, this guy should be called the Black Rattler, yeah, because I've seen him rattle some people, yeah. It's crazy though, people. Big up to Wahaha in the building though, man. Like Goot, oh man. Who remembers? See, let's go back to midfielders now. Ruud Gullit. Let me know if you know about Ruud Gullit. Someone in the chat, tell me you've watched Ruud Gullit. I'm not talking about Chelsea Ruud Gullit. Tell me you watched. Didn't Ruud Gullit play for Barcelona? Actually, do you know what? Yeah, my brain. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of searching. Actually, international Ruud Gullit. No, he played for Sampdoria, innit? AC Milan. Yes, that was it. AC Milan. I was getting the kits mixed up. Listen, Ruud Gullit was serious. He was a serious player, bro. If you know about Ruud Gullit, I know Stepsy knows about Ruud Gullit, yeah? I know Stepsy knows about Ruud Gullit. Hey, Stepsy, yeah, Stepsy's nostalgia as well, yeah? Big up to Stepsy in the building as well. Amar had a contract ready to sign for Liverpool. It's all done and dusted and agent messed up. Big up to Nems in the building. We're talking about some of your legends, Nems. So we're trying to educate the youngsters as well, you know? Nems, do you know who Kenny Dalglish is? Do you know who Ian Rush is? Do you know who Sammy Lee is? Do you know any of these players? Because these are all your ballers, yeah? These are all your ballers. Mark Kennedy, Alan Hansen, all of these, man. They're all your ballers. Big up the missus, yeah, man. Big up, man. Kevin Boateng. Yeah, Kevin Boateng, man. Big player. Big up to AFC always in the building. Abs, big up. What's your thoughts on the Emirates expanding to 70,000 capacity? I think it's more than 70,000. It's good, but it's also going to be a cash cow. If you saw what I brought earlier, we're going to be on par with profits, the same profits as Man United. We're literally on the same kill. I think Man United want to expand their stadium as well at some point, or sorry, they want to move into a new bigger stadium as well. If we expand ours, we'll have the second largest. Well, it might be Man United than us. It's, you know what, they're saying there's 100,000 waiting list to go and watch matches, but my thoughts are, let's win some titles, innit? Let's win some titles, yeah, because we left Highbury to win titles, and we still haven't won a title yet. Because that was the promise, yeah. We leave Highbury and we go and win titles. All this ground stuff is just distractions right now. We don't need these distractions. Yeah, it's a good thing, it's a nice thing, but announce these things closer towards it. Announce this thing when the season's done. We're in a position right now where we're fighting for the Premier League. I know it's only 7 games and there's 7 people watching as well. You know what? And there's a 7 in my StreamYard link as well. So 3 sevens, people. Yeah. It's crazy. We've just got to just like, yes, absorb the news. Okay, that's nice. It'd be nice when it happens, but let's concentrate on Arsenal as a club rather than all of this rubbish about underground car parks and all that. I'm not really interested in all of that nonsense. Ekatike, what about him? What about him? Gyökeres is class. Give him a chance. Yeah, man. One more chance. Give Gyökeres one more chance. Yeah, man. Should do a best celebration debate. Mine was Aaron Shearer. So oh, that. Yeah, we're gonna do that as well. That's something I'm gonna note that. I used to hate that celebration, you know, brother. Oh, I wanted to slap him, give him a slap. There's so many things we can talk about, you know, like, you know, what's, the best fights, you know, or the most grudges in it, the the 2 that had the most grudges, you know. Listen, people, daily waffle every day, gonna give you something. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tomorrow be strikers. We're gonna do something. But that's the celebration thing, man. Can you remember that guy that played for City? Is it Benjani? And he used to do this. He used to do that crazy kind of celebration, man. And Henri, when he used to do his moody, scored a goal, he's just moody, innit? Just yeah, there's loads of celebrations, man. Loads of celebrations. You know, you got Gyökeres now. You know, you got the Cole Palmer. You know, there were some cold celebrations, but yeah, we get into that. That's a good one, man. That is a good one to look at as well. So we're gonna be stacked over the next couple of weeks, and as I said, people, yeah, internationals are dead, but Daily Waffle's gonna be exciting. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an interaction thing as well. I'm gonna ask you, man, if you done your homework as well. I'm gonna ask you, man, if you done your homework. I want to hear someone talk about a striker, yeah. And I'm telling you now, I'm gonna go after this. I'm gonna watch 10 goals from Ian Rush. Boy, I don't know how the stream's gonna think, but I can remember one goal distinctively scored in the FA Cup. I think it was against final. I think it was against Everton, and he was the first person I ever saw shoot and break a camera. Because those days you used to just have the camera in it on the net behind the net, and I remember he just shot and just, you know, smashed the camera up. Jean-Pierre Papin, yeah, ballers. Ian Rush, yeah. Andy Cole, underrated Premier striker. Hey, Andy Cole scored enough goals, you know. Enough goals. I think he missed more chances than he scored, but he scored a lot of goals. Very, very underrated. Sheringham, baller. Sheringham, different type of baller. Great in the air. You know, didn't have no pace, but what he made out of his pace was the intelligence of the game. Who's the other one that played for Man United that went from Tottenham? Berbatov. Berbatov. Oh my. Berbatov. You can throw an egg. You can throw an egg from, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower, and he would control it. It wouldn't smash. He would control it like a sixpence. He was serious. Maybe Barella, my favorite midfield today. Yeah, Barella's serious, man. Oh, AFC, man. AFC, stop it. You're gonna get a timeout for that, AFC, man. AFC, you're gonna get a timeout for that. Don't mention this guy's name. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my God, Adriano. Serious. Donna was a CM. Madonna was a CM. Pro Evo, yeah. Adriano shot power 99. It was crazy, isn't it? Solskjaer, yeah. What a substitute that brother was, man. Solskjaer as well, man. Baller. Torres, yes. Ravanelli, you know. You man are pulling out the names, bro. Ravanelli, Middlesbrough. He was Chris at Middlesbrough, isn't it? Yeboah, yeah. Yeah, Yeboah was serious, man. Those volleys for Leeds. Hadji, yep. Who's that guy that played for Everton? What's his name? Striker, Nigerian. Is it Yakubu? Is it Yakubu that played for Everton? What? He was a baller as well. He was a baller. Muller. Torres was a baller. Shearer, yeah. Shane Long, yeah. Shane Long had his he always used to score against Arsenal, do some crap against us, man. He used to annoy me. Good player though. Homework, yeah, man. We're getting that homework in, man. Robbie Fowler, bro. Robbie Fowler was serious, you know, bro. Robbie Fowler, that left foot. Do you know what I mean? That was another celebration. He's doing that as well, yeah. Robbie Fowler, because he used to wear the plaster on his nose, isn't it? Robbie Fowler, man. Flapping them like it. Flapping them like it. That's funny. Like, sub, share, people. Yeah, people, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to Nems as well. Nems is hiding, man. Nems needs to get on a stream with me one of these days, but he's hiding, man, because he knows I'm gonna cook his ass. He needs a few games before he comes and talks to me, man. Tony Cascarino, oh, Millwall legend. What a player Tony Cascarino was as well, man. Very good player. Very, very good player. Was he Republic of Ireland, was he? Tony Cascarino, if I can remember. Tony Cascarino, man. Good player. Did he play for Chelsea as well? Or am I getting it wrong? I might be getting it wrong, man. School year starting, axing them YouTube numbers real hard. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. This is probably one of the better days I've had recently, and I've been doing a lot of streams recently, but it is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some, innit? Roger Miller, yeah, but in the World Cup, he's doing that celebration, innit? He's holding his stomach and he's just doing that celebration. Are you closer to monetization, bro? With your watch hours, you've got the subs now, bro. Don't get me started on that, man. Don't get me started on that. It seems like they're just eating up my watch hours. No matter how much I do, it just seems like my watch hours are getting eaten up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but all I can do is in it, just keep going in it. That's all I can do is just keep going. So we will see in it. We will see. We will see. I'm thinking maybe closer to December. I'm hoping I'll be monetized, or maybe by the new year, I'll probably be monetized. I'm going abroad in the next couple of weeks as well, so I'm going to be doing some streaming over there as well. So hopefully, you know, we'll just rack up some of the numbers when we're over there as well. Raquelme, yeah, baller as well. Van Basten, man, cold baller. Hating on Gerard. No. Everyone's been bigging up Gerard. No, listen, you got serious ball knowledge when it comes to this chat, man. Gerard is a baller. He's a legend, a proper legend in here. Edgar Davids, you know, Van Bommel. I'm taking Seedorf over all of them. Seedorf is my goat. Seedorf. Van Bommel. I remember Van Bommel, you know. Boy, but Seedorf is my goat, you know. Edgar Davids or Van Bommel. I think I don't know, man. That's a chat. Edgar Davids or Van Bommel, man. That's your question, bro. Johnny Aldridge, yeah. Johnny Aldridge. I remember he lost it in the World Cup, innit? I think he scored. Was it an offside goal or something? They scored a genuine goal and the ref messed them up or something. He went crazy. Edgar Davids was a baller with his glasses. I can remember when he went to when he went Barnet. Did he go Barnet? Edgar Davids went Barnet. Wow. Hullet was Hullet was the puppeteer in the side in '88. Yeah. Him and who's the other guy? Who's the guy that spat at that bloody German player? Is it? Begins with R in it. No, S. Because you had Hullet. Does it begin with R or is it S? It's R in it. I think he was a right back or centre back or something. I can't remember. But the Dutch team, they had some really good players, man. Curtis Shaw played against. Did he? Wow. Didn't know that, you know. Did not know that at all. That's legend. That's levels. He is, in fact, it's a fact. Since we had to renovate our club where we went into the Premiership, we now hold more than Bournemouth. Oh, okay. Because Bournemouth got 11,000, isn't it? That's what it said. So yeah, if you got more than 11,000, then I guess. Kevin Nolan, best celebration. What did he used to do? I can't remember. He was at West Ham as well, wasn't he? Cleon, leave. Queen, be alone, you bully. Torres or Henry. Listen. Where's my goat? Where is he? Hold on. Is that answer good enough for you? Does that answer your question? I hope that answered your question, my bro. Don't bring that energy over here, Rome. Don't bring that energy over here, Rome. Yeah, Rome in a day. Don't bring that energy over here. Big up. Jimmy Bullard celebration when he pretended he was the coach was class too. Yeah, Jimmy Bullard, man, he was a cheeky little baller as well. You know, you man are just bringing out some names, but we're gonna save that for tomorrow, people. Lissau and Batty same team ball. Yeah, yes, yes. Can you remember Lee Bowyer and oh, who was the name? Who's the guy's name now? Lee Bowyer, Kieran Dyer. Do you remember the Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer fight? Just gripping up, punch, proper guy in with punches and everything. Yeah, Berbatov was serious. Thirsty man, Adriano. Yeah, allow it, man. We don't want to get into all of that business, my guy. Wahaha, Tim Cahill. Yeah, he was a good defender, man. Morientes, yeah. Cogli, yeah, you had to do this to me, Waha, innit? Cogliarella, very underrated, yeah. Dixie Dean, yeah. Kels, big up to Hanno in the building. Hey, Hanno, listen, send me a DM, man, because I want to know what you're doing with Stream Elements. Are you using it on OBS or are you using it on your StreamYard? I need to know, guy, because you need to, if you're doing things, I need to know what you're doing because I need some help with that. Best thing, just be consistent and do longer streams. That's how I got monetized. Yeah, that's what I want to do, brother. I done like a 2-hour stream with one of my guys as well yesterday as well. I've done like 10-hour streams before, madness, and I've seen you do some crazy streams as well, like 10-hour streams. I just madness, just in a day. And that. Abs, are you doing African World Cup qualifiers? There was a qualifier that I was eyeing up, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. I think there was it. Who's Egypt playing? Let's have a look. Yeah, we need to do a stream, man. We need to do a watch along together. I don't know if you're going to be doing it with Zero or whoever. There was a game that I was eyeing up because I am going to be watching Turkey on Saturday, by the way. Turkey versus Bulgaria. I'll be covering that on the Saturday. Sunday. When's the African games? When are they? Oh, so Group A on Sunday, the 12th, I might cover Egypt versus Guinea-Bissau. Where's South Africa, man? I can't see South Africa on there. Because I would have covered South Africa as well. Let me see. FA Cup. There's FA Cup qualifying round? Oh, they're just small teams. Let me share my screen, guys. Yeah, I'm a bit rude, isn't it? Let's have a look. I'll just share my screen in the same. Let's have a look. So there's nothing on the Sunday. I won't be able to cover games during the day, though. That's the thing. It has to be in the evening. There's my country there, people. Grenada. Friendly. Okay, so these games are 8. So maybe Egypt. Might cover that. That's on a Sunday. Monday. Is there anything like tomorrow? Just today. What's today? Today. Oh, today Northern Ireland play in Germany. That would be a good game. I don't like international friendlies, man. Iceland are playing France. Well, it's football, though, I suppose, isn't it? You've got World Cup qualifiers. Lesotho versus Zimbabwe. Cameroon versus Angola. That's on now. Yeah, I might have to tap into some of the African games, to be honest, you know. I'll let you know, innit, what games I'm going to watch. Tomorrow, what we got tomorrow. Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Djibouti, Egypt. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Do you know what? I'll have one of them games on anyway at some point. So yeah, I will be covering some games, not all games, but I'll be covering some games anyway. Seedorf was a tendo. Yeah, he was, but still one of my goats. Robert Firmino, baller as well. Davids and Van Bommel were more sixes. Van Bommel wasn't that good, just a very nasty piece of work. Was it Diouf who spat? No, it was is it Rijkaard? Is it Rijkaard? Is it Rijkaard? Yeah, it's Frank Rijkaard that spat at I can't remember. Yeah, Rudy Voller, yeah. Wahaha, in your opinion? Yes, obviously. Coutinho was class at Liverpool, yeah. Baller. Barnett as manager. Kevin Nolan was the chicken dance. Oh, see, I'm gonna have to look over that. Henry over Torres any day. You get me. I saw him walk across Luton pitch. It's Torres. No, it's not. See, names you're showing your age, my bro. But Torres was a baller though. But he went to Chelsea and he just flopped, man. If he'd have stayed at Liverpool, yeah, he would have went. He would have went on to doing goat things. Rome is a troll from. I see it. I see it. But we ain't gonna bring up his comments, so it don't really matter. Newcastle, Kieran and Liboya fight was epic. Terry Henry. Hey, spell my boy's name correct. Tim Cahill was a striker, best header of the ball I've seen. Do not confuse. Oh, I remember Tim Cahill, but Tim Cahill. Oh, he played for Everton. Tim Cahill played for Everton. Am I getting it right? Tim Cahill. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was great. He was good in that. Yeah, he was a good player. He was a good player. Yeah, man. Bro, I've been watching football a long time. You know, sometimes you do forget things. You know, I mean, I forget more often than not. I've been watching a lot of football, man. I've watched a lot of football throughout the years. But yeah, I remember Tim Cahill. Definitely remember him. You know, I mean, little clutch little player. Boya and Dyer both at Newcastle and the Abs 8 hours doubles in the Euros. Yeah, remember that? Remember them streams? Man was getting food and everything coming back, and I remember like Stepsy was there as well. So yeah, man. Obviously during the World Cup as well, Stepsy be with me as well. Hopefully doing some of the watch-alongs in the summer as well. And maybe if he wants to jump on for some of the qualifiers when he wants, yeah, he can. Yeah, Mill and Everton. Yeah, definitely. Listen, people, we're going to leave it there, man. And your homework tonight is 10 goals from a striker that you've not watched for years or whatever. You don't have to do it, but that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow in the Daily Waffle tomorrow, strikers. So make sure you slap up the likes. Thank you all for joining. Big up to all of you today, and it's been great. Hanno, message me, bro, because I want to know what you're doing on Street Elements and see if you can help me and all that. Arsenal Women's Champions League game at 8 p.m. UK time as well. Who are they playing? They're playing. They are playing Olympia. Oh, is it Leon? Oh, they're playing Leon tonight. And Barcelona playing Bayern Munich as well, so that'd be a good game as well. I don't really watch women's football, yeah. Just out of preference, not out of anything else. It's not for me. But I can see that the levels are definitely being raised with the women's football. You know, I'm not gonna disrespect the women's game at all. But yeah, people, yeah, make sure you slap the likes. Big up to everyone, and chat to you all soon. Yeah, man, we'll see you around, man. I'll message you anyway. Big up to you, everyone, people, and we out, yeah? Peace.